Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do a custom alert. I want that when I click here I show a custom beautiful alert, not the native device alert or the Ionic provided alert. I want to have to show something really beautiful and bigger. So this is my application. By the way, this is just something I decided to create. If you're interested in it, just drop a comment below. I can give it to you if you want it. And please, before we start, I ask you to subscribe to this channel so I get motivated. Please do. So first, I'm just going to create a component that we are going to use for the model. So I'll come to the terminal within my project here and say ng generate component, just say alert model. So let's wait for the component to get generated. So that's our component. I want that, as I said before, when I click this button send money, it tells me ready to send money as a very beautiful model or alert as we want it to be here. I want it to say ready to send money, something like that, but the message will be something we send in. So let me come to the home. When I look at my HTML here, I have the header. This is a component, so it's the one that has these buttons. So just come to home header. At the HTML, you'll find the button, this add money, then send money right here. So let me hook a click event here, and I'll just say send money, a function that we're going to trigger from within the TS here, from the TypeScript. So let's write a send money function, and let me also define another method, another function here that says show model. So within send money, we're just going to call show model. That's it, and perhaps pass a message ready to send money. So here we shall be receiving a message. So let's enable this function to show our model. We're just going to come to this one here for our constructor, and have the model controller in there. So this is a model controller from Ionic. So that's a default model controller from Ionic. We're going to use it down here to create our model. So I'll say let model equal to this dot model controller dot create, and I'll pass it my options here, the component I want to use, which is this alert model. So IntelliSense should be able to bring it up alert model component, that's the one. Component params, the component props, the properties we want to send over. I will say we want to send a message, and we supply that message. So we can literally write this as instead of writing message, you can still write it like message, since the key is the same as value. But for better understanding, we shall leave it like that, or we can just say MSG here. So this one will be an asynchronous function, so we will use await here, and this is make this a constant since I don't reassign it. And now I'm going to show the model. Say await model dot present. This should be able to show us our model. So let me just go and check it out. So if I click here, you see it shows us this dirty model without any styles. So I'll some other property here I'll pass. I'll say CSS class, and let's call it our alert model. This is the class we are going to use to style it. So let's go to the model first. Let's have there some div. Let me call it class. Let me call it container. We should have our title, which will be on h3. We shall put here our title, or if we don't have a title, we just say attention. Then we have a paragraph with our message. So let's have these variables in our TypeScript. So these ones, let them be the input we're supplying. I'm going to show you again. So this will be our input coming in. Yeah, let the message just be that. Actually, let's have the title be from the message, so that we shall supply an object with the two attributes, the title and the message. So this is our message here, which we shall use. But for now, we just want to style this one. If there is no message, let's just say action completed. So if there's no message, we are going to see this. I'm putting this so we can continue with our styling. And now let me go in to the CSS of the model and style the container for our model. Let's first give it a background color. Give it this green for now. Let's check here how it looks like. So that's what it is. Let's give it a full width. It's already full width though, but let's give it some distance from the top, like let us be 10% from the top, and bottom, and from the bottom let's also say 10%, and yeah, let's first check on that. So let me give it a height of 100 VH first. Let's see how it looks now. So this is how it is. So let me give it like 80 VH. So that's what it is right now. So top, we need it to have some distance from the top so it looks a real model. So let me just give it a margin 5% and remove these ones. Okay, that looks like it. Let's make it margin top. It should be 10%. Then left. Let's have it as 5% and right 5%. Margin right also 5%. So if we get this 5 plus 5, that's a 10. So let's use 90 here as the width. So the 90 plus this 10 can give us the full width, which is 100%. So I think we're a bit good. We don't want that background though. We don't want the background. We're going to get it removed. So let me first give it a border radius of 10 pixels. So yeah, we're starting to look like what we want. And now let's display flex. We want to center the contents. Flex, justify content. So this is to center horizontally. Align items to center vertically. Center the contents. That's it. Now let's give it flex direction column, so the contents can be displayed above or below each other, something like that. Now let me adjust the color. We can just do it from here so it doesn't look that very sharp. Sorry about that. So let's go with that. So let me install the H3 tool and give it a color of white. Paragraph 2, color of white. Let's make this one bold. Sorry, this should be font weight, bold. Alright, and doesn't look so bad. Now what we want is to be able to remove the white background so we can see the other screen. So to do that, remember here we just made the container, styled the container, styled some bit of these ones, and received this input. And from within the home header, we're just listening on this click, handling the click in here, displaying our model. Now to remove the background, we use the class we've assigned to the model here, the CSS class. To do this, we are going to have to do the CSS class for the model from the global styles. I'm going to come here and just see, I'll just say background. Let's say the Ionic background, say transparent. I may put this important, make sure it is enforced. Check. Ta-da! We have it. We have it working perfectly. So we need a button to close this one. So let's put a button into our model here, below here. Just going to say iron button. And I'll just put here. Okay. There's a button to help us close the model, and I may give it a expand attribute of block. So let's give it is it called expand? I don't remember that one. Okay, did I write this one properly? And button expand. Oh, okay, that's okay. Let me, if I'm wrong, you correct me. Let me use the iron button here. And I'll say width 80%. Background color. I know there is a better way of doing this, but this is my custom my custom model. I want to do everything completely custom. This one, I think I had to do this. Oh, sorry. Yes. So my color should be this one here. Use this one for the font color, for text color for the button. So when I click here, I want this to go away. And okay, let's first do that. On the margin top to leave about 20 pixels. And so when the model is dismissed, when the button is clicked, the model should be dismissed. So we're going to do a private model controller so we can trigger the dismissal. Import that from Ionic and Conjurer. So close model. This is a function we are going to use to close the model. So I shall say this dot model controller dismiss. So I'm going to call this when the button is clicked. Just don't know why it's showing this red line here. Let me check. It's not a known element just because we haven't used this one. Okay, so that model component here, import it into our model to fix the problem. Okay. So when I come back here, it's no longer showing. So that doesn't look bad at all. Let's see if we can send in our message from their home, our home header. If we're doing it from the home header here, and we're sending in a message, post message, put an object. Let's do it from here. So message is equal to the message and title is finished. So let's check whether this works. So you see, finished. We are capturing this message because we didn't send in a title. can say to send the title also TT. Let me just call it TT. So here it gets sent in as sorry. And just change the message to feature not available. Sorry, feature not available. So far we have the model working as our custom alert. We can fine tune the colors and everything if we wanted. For example, let me show you something. I have a tool I use for icons here. Let's take this into our project. So into our that folder, the icons folder, I want to throw in this icon. I'm going to use a size of 50 pixels. That's enough. Okay, let's make it 800. Throw it in. Look for success. Let's take this one also. Is there something better? No, let's use this. Say okay. And say bad. So let's go to the model and put those two right there above here. And put them between the title and image. So the source is going to be assets icon, maybe bad.png. That's one. Then okay. Okay.png. Let's first see that they're showing. The other ones. So I'm going to show them conditionally. If the user, I'll say ng, ng if message dot success. So if someone sent in a success message, we shall show this one. So if this is not a success, we show the bad. So I'll come to the home header, which is this one here, and in our message we are going to send true, which will be our status here. Status. So here I'll say success is that status. So we are passing in this title of sorry, status of true, so we expect to see the success the tick. Exactly like what we thought. So let me change it to false. Exactly, we get it has is a messenger in that format. So if you wanted, you can hook, you can listen and click events here and send back some event or some data to the caller, so you can use it more fraud-free. So that's it for this one. If you like it, please subscribe and share and like, so I can also get motivated somehow. Thank you.